last topic of module, which includes bar chart, BAR bar chart, PIE pie chart, and line plots. So all these plots, that is bar chart, pie chart, and line plots, they are two-dimensional plots. Already I have explained previous topics how to draw the two-dimensional plots, but there we have taken any function which was e to the power minus x, and we have plotted with respect to x and y axis. Now the matplotlib function also is going to use to plot the graph in the form of bar chart, pie chart, and line plots. So first, what is the bar chart? Student will say that what is the bar chart, and you can ask me question. What is the difference between two-dimensional plot and normal plot and bar chart or pie chart or line plots? The difference is very simple. Bar chart is also representing the variation with respect to x and y axis, but it will be in the form of bar. Like, let us consider the marks of the students in the subject. Now let us consider, I will write the name of the student. Let us consider Mohan. Mohan marks in the mathematics is how much? The next x-axis variation I will make it with the Syam. Syam math marks is how much? Now see, the on x-axis, the characteristics, each characters are different. One is Mohan, one is Sam, one is Ram. Their marks definitely, maybe their marks will be equal, but they are different students. So if you want to represent the marks of any students with respect to subject, then I can say that subject is on x and y axis and name of the students will be on x axis. Then this representation, let us consider Sam. Sam marks in English, Sam marks in Hindi, Sam marks in other subjects like Ram marks in other subjects. So the variation of x-axis will be different characters, and the marks will be towards y-axis. So if we want to represent the variation with respect to with respect to bar in then it is known as bar chart, and it will be varying with respect to x and y axis. Similar to two-dimensional plots, so it is also known as two-dimensional plot, but characteristics of graph or plot will be different because it will be in terms of columns or pillars or bar. Okay. Now the next question: what is pie chart? Pie chart will be representing in the form of circle. Actually, it is a fashion, and it will be very stylish form of representation. Again, it will be with respect to x and y, but the shape will be in circle. So where the variation of each student's marks will be within the circle in a parts of marks allocated, and that is known as pie chart. And it can be created with ax.pie pie command, which I have already have explained with the program. Similarly, bar chart can be created with the command of ax.bar bar. All these are the commands to create the bar chart and to create the pie chart, and it is the two-dimensional plot. So pie chart circle sectors formation will be there, which will be representing the variation of one parameters with respect to other, or you can say the variation of student marks, student marks allocated with the name. So that can be also done with the pie chart. I already have explained the programs, and the command is very simple. It will be created with ax.pie, bar chart will be created with ax.bar, and all this comes under matplotlib function. Now the last concept, which is very simple, is nothing but line plot. Now a student will say, what do you mean by line plot? Line plot is also a two-dimensional plot, my dear friend, but it is the representation in the form of dotted lines. Then you will feel, okay. So like, see, whenever I said that two-dimensional plot, one-dimensional plot, all these things are continuous. That means it will be in the form of line which will start from one point to other point. Now, that represents continuity. But when you want to represent the any two-dimensional plot like e to the power minus x only, which we have plotted in the last example and last class, I have explained you that same plot. If I wanted to do it with the line plots, the line will appear the way of dotted lines. So that's why we call it as a line plot. So here the concept is very simple. Any two-dimensional plot can be represented in the form of dotted lines, and that is nothing but known as line plot. So here I have explained the very simple concepts of bar chart, pie chart, line plots. All these are two-dimensional plots, which I have explained in the last slide, last class. But here it is as different types of plots, the name which we are going to use for the today day-to-day presentation. Bar chart will be and pie chart will be more attractive because it looks very nice. So it is just nothing but a two-dimensional plot, and it can be created easily with x dot bar and x dot pie. And line plots is nothing but any two-dimensional plots in the form of dotted line. So see that the graph nature or plot nature only will change, but the variation will be with respect to x and y axis. That's why all these plots are known as two-dimensional plot, and that plot library will help you to plot all these functions. And you can get the legend or legend that is nothing but the information of the plot, and it will be applicable for bar chart also, pie chart also, and line plots also. And we can annotate the graph of bar chart also, pie chart also, line plots also. So we can say that this is the different types of two-dimensional plots which we have explained you. Okay, so I have completed the bar chart plot and a pie chart plot and line plots. Thank you. Thank you very much.